Post-15, the show that lets you enjoy those foods that got you the freshman 15 in the first place, but in a healthier way. Today we have one of my favorites that I know added a little bit of poundage, and it's pizza. Now this time it's different. It's also on whole grain wheat crust. So today we have mozzarella, we have red onion, we have some peppers. They're all mild, so you don't have to worry about it being too spicy. Garlic cloves, mushrooms, spinach, and just add a little freshness, basil. All right, so starting off, you have to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. So while we put that in, it'll just take a couple minutes and we can kind of start prepping our food. Now, when you want to start, you have your whole grain crust pizza. Now, all pizza starts with extra virgin olive oil, but since you want to be healthier, you can only use a teaspoon. But I promise you won't miss it that much. Okay, and just to make sure it gets on every slice, you can take a spatula and just kind of rub it all in. And then we have, of course, tomato sauce. And take that open. And we're gonna use about half cup, just so it's thin but not too thin. All right, that looks just about right. And so now that we have our pizza prepped, we can start with preparing our vegetables. We can start off with peppers because they're relatively easy to chop. Now, you don't have to really worry about it because you can make it either thin or chunky. I like it a little bit chunkier just because I love peppers. You can put them on and you can do however much you like. They're all kind of the same flavors. And see, it already kind of brightens the pizza a bit. Okay. The next thing we can go into is onions. Now, the onion, I know isn't the most pleasant thing to cut, but I promise you won't cry. It's not that bad. See, it's nice. And this way, you don't only have to cut about one time, and then you can just chop it, just like this. Okay, there you go. See, in the purple, one of my favorite colors, obviously. Looks nice on pizza. Okay, so now we have those guys out of the way. You can get your garlic clove. We already have one cut, so we can just dice it and just sprinkle it around like so. Okay, now one of my favorite foods are mushrooms. Now they look a little intimidating, but I promise they're not that bad. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals in there and they're super easy to chop. Mind you, I have zero cooking talent whatsoever, and the fact that I'm doing this goes to show anyone can do this and anyone can make this meal. That's pretty. All right, one of my guilty pleasures, which is usually frowned upon in childhood, is spinach. It has a ton of vitamins and filled with iron and calcium as well. And the favorite, mozzarella. Take this and you can just glide right through it. And you can always nibble on some later, which I know I will. So you can literally just put it on each slice and it'll all kind of melt together. And there's our pizza, and our oven is preheated at 350, so we can actually get done right now. It'll take about 11 minutes to cook and just get all melted in, and so just take care of that right now and wait and see. All right, so our pizza is done. Kind of want to be safe. I know I'm clumsy, so I use two. Oh, it looks beautiful. Double check because everyone's ovens are a little different, but when you see the mozzarella, look at that. When you see the mozzarella melting in those perfect little squares like that, you know it's good and ready to go. Add your sprigs of basil on top. And one last thing, I love adding crushed red pepper to my pizza because I just love spicy foods. Just put it on at your discretion. Perfect. All right, all you have to do is slice. Make sure you don't make big slices, because at the end of the day, pizza is pizza, and you have to make sure you have your serving size. Sometimes late at night, you kind of don't want fork and knife, you just want to stuff your face. It's okay, it's vegetable pizza, so no one's gonna judge you. Me, however, I'm gonna use my fork and knife. Pull my lovely chair here, have a seat, grab a beautiful slice. Just be careful because it's still kind of high. And voila, Not the most beautiful, but it definitely is gonna taste good. Thank you for staying with me during Post-15, and I hope you enjoy a new take on a traditional pizza. All right, dig in.